Thank you. Good afternoon once again. Okay, so I'm just going to buttress what she said. Codar Tech Africa is a partner of this event. So if you're interested in taking any tech courses, any tech, AI, data analysis, data science, full stack, there's actually a full scholarship. Yes, there's a full scholarship, but it's like a raffle draw. So you go out there, you register your name, and there's also a 50% of their tuition fee for courses like data analysis, data science. You'll be taking it for just 89,000 naira, especially made for students that is here today. For data analysis, for example, you'll be taking it for 89,000 naira. For AI, they have a physical class for 155 for 3 months. Yes, for 3 months, 155. And also for AI, for data science course, data science is just like the basics that you need to know before you go into AI. So they have all these courses for every 1 year. You have the opportunity to benefit from it. So please, if you are interested, just go out there, write your name, your number, and the course you would like to take. Thank you. Please let me open your phone. Okay, so before we continue our workshop session, during the course of the cybersecurity session, the Vice Chairman of Shomolu Local Government, Honorable Ojomu Taiwo, please let's give me a round of applause. So we'll be giving him the chance now to give his keynote speech. It was supposed to come before the workshop session, but we did not want to stall you guys. That was how we had to bring that in before he arrived. So he would come up now. So guys, please let's give a sounding round of applause.
Good afternoon, everybody. Greatest Nigerian students. Articulate Nigerian students. Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I want to appreciate the convener, the partners, and all the students here today for this wonderful event. And secondly, I want to apologize for coming late. I was ready by 10 a.m. But I guess the students were protesting because of light, water. I thank God that it has been resolved by the management, and I promise, and I believe that the students' union, the president, the chairman will work in hand with the management so that this such thing will never occur again. So I want to start on the existing protocol. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, staff, brilliant students, and other institutions. My name is Ojomu Taiwo. I am the Vice Chairman of Shomolu Local Government, and this is a great honor, and it is a great honor to represent the Executive Chairman, Honorable Lateef Ashimi, at this important gathering of innovation, creators, and future leaders. The world is changing. Technology is no longer just a tool. It is a game changer. It shapes how we learn, how we work, and how we start businesses. And how our government serves their people. And at the center of this transformation are the young minds like you. So this brings us to a few questions. One, what exactly is digital transformation? Please, can anybody tell us the meaning or the definition of digital transformation in this hall? Digital transformation is the use of technology to improve how we live, work, solve problems. It goes beyond smartphones, laptops. It is about innovation, efficiency, creativity, and building solutions that makes real impact. Today, we can learn from anywhere, start businesses from our comfort zones, build apps, create digital content across the world through technology. Let me share a story, a Nigerian example that shows what is possible. Meet vision. a story of transformation, and is a story of interswitch. In the early 2000s, a young engineer named Michel Elegbe observed a simple problem: electronic payment system in Nigeria, and almost non-existence. Instead of complaining, shouting, protesting is actually positive. If you have, you can actually protest negatively, and you protest. So instead of this man complaining, instead of him complaining, he decided to build a solution, a digital network that could connect banks and make so that you can make payments faster. InterSwitch. Outside times, you, and sometimes even your brother in your own house can actually doubt your dream, can actually doubt your capacity to deliver. So this man actually went ahead, doubted his ability. No one believed in a Nigerian tech company no one believed a tech company can actually compete globally, but he persisted. Fast forward, powers millions of transactions daily, everywhere. PO machines in shops run on their network, and in 2019, InterSwitch became the Nigerian first tech unicorn, worth more than $1 billion. This story proves nothing. This story proves something important. It is digital transformation in why digital transformation matters in our day-to-day and in our country. So why are we together? Why digital transformation matters in our day-to-day activities and in our country? As young people, I will give you the opportunities, like 4 different opportunities, and the opportunities are endless. 1, we can actually learn anywhere, anytime, through online platforms. 2, start businesses early through e-commerce, apps, and digital services. 3, we can actually build influence and a voice through digital platforms. So sometimes, instead of going to the streets, anybody can actually take advantage of a protest and hijack the protest, and before you know, there will be damage of government properties and all that. I'm not speaking against protests. I was way back in the University of Lagos. I actually ran as the president of student union, and in my time, when I was running for president, I was so popular to the point that the gate man knows my name. And it was not really common in the University of Lagos. The people that come out to vote were out of 20,000 people, out of 20,000 students, about 600 students always produce the president. So my question to my team then was, how can 600 students, that guy is just going to be a president of the minority? And I told my team that, come, let me tell you something. I think there's an issue that we need to solve. They don't have trust in the government. And I told them that I, Ojomo, I'm going to have 3,200 votes. And every member of the team, from the PRO to we are 10 it happened, the management printed 1,500 ballot papers. As at 12 noon, the 1,000 ballot paper is finished. And we have about 1,000 students on the queue, and they want to vote for one man, Ojomo. It was in my own time, I actually repeated the void and cancelled. But you know how it works. But so what I'm trying to say is sometimes we can actually make protests online. Thank God for the existence of Twitter. You can actually trend anything, right? And my brother here, when I was discussing with him, he told me that, okay, this is the reason why they were protesting. But all of a sudden, after 10 minutes of the protest, there was light, So why do we need force to do the right thing as a government? So let me just tell you, opportunities are endless. But let me just say, one, learn anywhere, anytime through online platform. You can start your businesses early through e-commerce apps and digital services. You can actually build influence and a voice through digital platform. You can join global communities, competition, and tech ops. So let me say this, and this is actually very key. You don't need permission to succeed. All you need is a problem, an idea, and the courage to act. In conclusion, I want to say digital transformation is not just a trend. It is a pathway to a stronger, smarter, more innovative Nigeria. Every app you build, every idea you test, every problem you solve brings us closer to a dark future. The future is digital and it belongs to you. Thank you and God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
My God, my God. Jam your hands together for him once again. Thank you very much, President. Be a solution to your world. Be a solution to your world. The next on our list is the work session 2. Stage, Mr. Philip is a mobile developer. Jam your hands together as it comes. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Philip, and I'm a mobile developer and also a web developer. Sorry, hold on, please. Okay, that's fine. I'm here to talk about applications generally. So I'm very sure everyone here, we all use applications on our phone. So I'm sure somebody has Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter on their phone. Am I right? We have one of these apps, right? Okay. So have you ever been fascinated about being built? Like when you're using an app, you're like, I like this app so much. I would like to know how they build it. Have you ever been fascinated that way before? So basically, there are 3 things which are the pillar of every application you see out there. 3 things. So the first pillar we'll talk about is called data. Data. But before I talk about these pillars, I will say explain. Application is, let's say application development is the process of creating either a web application or a mobile application. So we have 2, or let's say about 3 or 4 mode of creation. So there's something we call cross-platform application and native applications. What if applications are applications that run on your platforms? Like for example, I know you will argue with this, but I will prove it. We all know that WhatsApp is on iPhone and on Android, right? But I can tell you for free that they were not created together. If you check the display of WhatsApp on Android and the display of WhatsApp on iPhone, they are not similar, but they perform the same function. What does that mean? It means WhatsApp is a native application. It means they are built with a native technology. Like for instance now, if you want to build a native application, you will use the likes of Kotlin, you will use the like of Swift. Like if you want to build an iOS application, if you want to build, let's say, an Android application, you will use Java, like Kotlin, to build it. It means any application built with Swift is only going to be running on iOS platform. You cannot run it on Android. But any application built with Kotlin or Java can only run Android phones. So this other one that I talked about, which is the cross-platform application, these are applications that are built with a single code base, but can run on like using Facebook and Instagram. Like for instance, you can decide to build an application now, and if you don't want to pay to the developer, or you want this application to run on both platforms, and you don't want to go through the stress of having React Native, okay,